In this problem, the question is asking us to rationalize the denominator. Whenever the problem of rationalizing the denominator comes, we need to remove the square root terms from the denominator. To do this, we need to square the terms which have a square root term. Here we have a denominator in the form of a plus b, and we need to get an a square term and a b square term. We know that if we multiply a plus b with a minus b, we will get a squared minus b squared. Similarly, if we had an a minus b term, we should multiply by a plus b to get a squared minus b squared. For this problem, we multiply the denominator by 2 root 6 minus 3 root 2. So we get to keep the term same, whatever we multiply to the denominator, we need to multiply the numerator by the same term. This expression can be written as 4 root 3 into 2 root 6 minus 3 root 2 divided by, using this identity, 2 root 6 whole squared minus 3 root 2 whole squared. Writing the numerator as it is, we can simplify the denominator as 4 into 6 minus 9 into 2. Simplifying the denominator further, we get 4 times 6 is 24 and 9 times 2 is 18. 24 minus 18 is 6. Now, simplifying the expression further, we get 2 root 3 times 2 root 6 minus 3 root 2 divided by 3. And that is the answer. In this question, we need to solve this equation for y. First, we will isolate all y terms on one side of the equation. To do this, we will add 3 on both the sides and subtract 5y over root 2 on both the sides. Doing so, we will get now I multiply by root 2 to this term and also divide by root 2 to keep the value the same. So, using the distributive law, the numerator of this term becomes 4y minus 5y by root 2, which is equal to 4. Simplifying, we get minus y over root 2 equal to 4. After multiplying by root 2 on both the sides, we get minus y equal to 4 root 2. And finally, after dividing by minus 1, we get y is equal to minus 4 root 2. In this question, we have to write this expression in the form of a plus b root 2. To do this, let's first simplify the denominator. Doing so, we get now changing the division into multiplication sign, we get this. Now we can cancel out the root 2's, leaving us with 1 by root 2 minus 1. Now, to rationalize the denominator, we can multiply by root 2 plus 1 on both the numerator and the denominator to get the denominator in the form of a plus b into a minus b. We get root 2 plus 1 divided by 2 minus 1, which is 1. So we get root 2 plus 1, which is the same thing as 1 plus root 2, which is our answer, where a equal to 1 and b equal to 1. This problem is similar to the previous problem. To simplify this, let's take the LCM and simplify this expression. we get, looking at the denominator, we observe that it is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, which is the same thing as a square minus b square. The denominator can be written as 2 squared minus root 3 squared, which is 1. Now looking at the numerator, we can see the first term is of form a plus b whole squared. This, when expanded, we get 4 plus 3 plus 4 root 3, which is equal to 7 plus 4 root 3. The second term can be written as minus 4 root 3 plus 6. Now simplifying, plus 4 root 3 and minus 4 root 3 cancel out, and we get 13 as our answer, in which a is equal to 13 and b equal to 0. We have to find the possible values of a and b. To do this, let's first expand the left hand side to get 3a plus ab root 5 plus 3 root 5 plus 5b. So, ab root 5 and 3 root 5 have to together make 11 root 5. So, ab has to equal 8. In the same way, 3a plus 5b has to equal 26. From the first equation, we know that a is equal to 8 by b. Substituting in the second equation, we get 3 into 8 by b plus 5b is equal to 26. Simplifying, we get 24 by b plus 5b is equal to 26. Simplifying this equation further, we get and now we make this a quadratic equation by subtracting 26b from both the sides. To solve this quadratic equation, we use the formula minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Using this formula, we get 26 plus or minus square root of 26 squared, which is 676, minus 4 into a, which is 5, into c, which is 24. 4 into 5 into 24 is same as 480, and simplifying the square root, we get 196. So 26 plus or minus square root of 196 divided by 2 times 5, which is 10. So square root of 196 is 14. So the solutions to this are 26 plus 14 over 10, which is 4, and 26 minus 14 over 10, which is 1.2. B can have two values, 1.2 and 4. We also know that AB is equal to 8. So the values of A will be 8 by 2, which is 4, and 8 divided by 1.2, which is about 6.67. So our answers are 4 and 2 and 6.67 and 1.2. It's a rectangular block which has a square base, and we're given the length of either side of the bases and the volume, and we have to find the height. This is how the rectangular box will look. Where L is the length and H is the height, and V will be the volume. So in this case, the volume is equal to L squared H, leaving us with H equal to V over L squared. Using this equation, we will find the height. So we will replace the values. H, the volume is 4 root 2 minus 3 root 3, and L squared is root 3 minus root 2 whole squared. Simplifying the denominator, we get 5 minus 2 root 6. Now I will rationalize the denominator by multiplying by 5 plus 2 root 6 to both the numerator and the denominator. Expanding the numerator, we get 20 root 2 plus 8 root 12 minus 15 root 3 minus 6 root 18. Simplifying, 20 root 2 plus 8 root 12 is same as 8 into 2 into root 3. So this is same as 16 root 3 minus 15 root 3 minus 6 root 18 is same as 6 into 3 into root 2. So this is same as 18 root 2. Combining the like terms, we get 2 root 2 plus root 3. And this is our answer, where a is equal to 2 and b is equal to 1. We need to find the value of this expression. In order to solve this, we need to factorize the number inside the square root such that one of the factors is a perfect square. For example, 48 is equal to 16 into 3. So the first term can be written as 20 square root of 16 into 3. In the same way, square root of 24 is same as square root of 4 into 6. So this is same as 5 square root of 4 into 6 minus this square root of 75 is same as square root of 25 into 3, and square root of 96 is same as square root of 16 into 6. So we know that square root of a into b is same as square root of a into square root of b. So this is same as 20 root 16 into root 3 plus 5 root 4 into root 6 minus root 25 into root 3 plus root 16 into root 6. This is same as 20 root 16 is same as 20 into 4, which is equal to 80 into root 3 plus root 4 is 2 and 5 into 2 is 10. So this is same as 10 root 6 minus root 25 is 5. So this is same as 5 root 3 plus root 16 is 4. So this is same as 4 root 6. Now let's look at the like terms in this expression. 80 root 3 minus 5 root 3 is same as 75 root 3, and 10 root 6 plus 4 root 6 is same as 14 root 6. And that will be our answer.